I'm really excited about sharing this tip with you today because this is a really powerful tip as far as just really starting to accomplish some of your goals. And I know for me, for a long time, goals were frustrating because I would write them all down. I would have good intentions, but then I would get to the end of the year and it was just frustrating because they didn't happen the way that I wanted them to happen. And this one tip alone has been huge in terms of making that happen. What is this tip? It is simply scheduling in your goals into your calendar. This is so powerful. It's like, look at your calendar, look at the ideal time, the ideal place, and actually put it in on the day, on the time, whether that's a weekly goal you want to accomplish, a daily goal, whether that's a monthly goal, a one-off goal, whatever it is. Find the ideal time in your calendar and make space for it. Schedule the time, schedule the place, and you'll be amazed how much this just really relieves that mental stress and that mental weight of trying to keep that all in your head and feeling busy and overwhelmed, like there's too much and you're running behind and that you're not accomplishing what you want to do. And so I would really say take that and schedule it, and you'll be amazed at the freedom you'll feel, I think, both mentally and also how much you're able to accomplish. What this looks like for us is that we do it on Google Calendar. And so this is really easy because you can sync the calendar between all the devices. It's really easy to update or adjust a little bit if we need to adjust, and you can put it on repeat as well. So you don't have to go in and write in everyone individually. If you have something happening on the same time every day, you just repeat it for as long as it's going. So we find this a great resource, and you can also look at it in terms of a monthly if you want to kind of see what your month looks like, but you can also look at it as daily, break down what you want to do. And so I both have my Google Calendar that helps keep me on track in terms of more of the monthly and as things, more things that like are not always consistent or as they change in terms of different seasons of the year, that really helps as far as those goals. But then I also have like my ideal schedule. That's my weekly schedule. And this is kind of the default schedule that is just, it kind of stays the same unless there's something else that changes in that week for whatever reason. So what that looks like is that I have my ideal, what my morning routine looks like. I have my ideal like homeschool routine, my ideal business time routine, my recharging, and my meals, all of that stuff I have, and that's kind of my default of this is my default schedule. Unless there's something else that is changing, then that goes into my Google Calendar to keep me on track as far as that. And so I really love between these two resources, scheduling. It has been amazing. And I literally I take all of my goals and I look at them and I go, how am I going to accomplish that? How do I want to accomplish that? And I will schedule it into the most ideal place for it to fit and belong. And I've been amazed at the results of this, of how much more I've been able to do and how much I feel like I'm finally reaching my goals, and I'm not trying to keep them all in my head because they're actually already scheduled into my routine to make them happen. What I love about this is that often our recharge time tends to be one of the first things to go, especially as moms with little kids. It can be really hard to make time for that. And so what I love about this is I've started actually making space and scheduling in that recharge time, whether that's like, okay, getting a cup of tea, going on a walk, doing some reading, whatever that is for you. Is I schedule it in, and I know that is going to recharge me, and that's the time that I focus on those things. So honestly, I would really encourage you to try this out and see what kind of results you can get for you, because for me this has been really life-changing. And if you would really like to knock out those goals more, I'd really recommend my video, Get More Done. We'll see you in the next video.
Hit the like button, subscribe below. Oh.